Chosen ones, the text messages lit up like wildfire across town. Eyes widened, jaws dropped. "Did you hear?" became the start of every conversation. Your name was suddenly on everyone's lips, but not for reasons you'd expect. While you were busy building your life, someone you trusted was systematically undermining everything you stood for. Secret conversations, twisted truths, calculated moves designed to damage your reputation when you weren't in the room to defend yourself. The betrayal was breathtaking in its precision. Surgical strikes against your character executed with someone who knew exactly where to plant the seeds of doubt. But here's the twist that has everyone talking even louder. Since their schemes came crashing into the light, this person's life has spiraled dramatically. Their social circle has collapsed. Their reputation lies in tatters. The tables have turned so completely that people can hardly believe the poetic justice of it all. The veil has been ripped away. Their actions done in darkness now stand exposed in blinding light. The whispers have become shouts. The murmurs have become declarations. What this person did behind your back has become known to all who matter. The cosmic ledger keeps perfect records, and now those records are being read aloud for all to hear. This betrayer moved like a shadow in your life, thinking their movements went undetected. They miscalculated severely. Their schemes, their plots, their maneuvers designed to undermine your divine position, all of it now stands naked under the celestial spotlight. People are talking. People are seeing. The community around you has eyes that function perfectly, witnessing how this snake attempted to poison the waters of your destiny. Those secret conversations about you? Those manipulative words spoken when you weren't present? The subtle campaign to diminish your light? Exposed. The universe has installed spiritual CCTV cameras that captured everything. The footage now plays on repeat for all witnesses in your sphere to see. The cosmic courtroom has issued its verdict. This verdict echoes through spiritual realms and physical spaces alike. Their deception has been catalogued, categorized, and condemned by forces beyond human comprehension. What they whispered in secret chambers is now being shouted from spiritual rooftops. Now witness the swift and merciless cosmic response. Since their betrayal of your trust, since their decision to operate against your divine purpose, their life force has entered a state of dramatic decline. This is not random. This is cause and effect operating at the highest spiritual level. Their resources dwindle, their stability crumbles, their foundations shake, their health wavers, their mental clarity clouds, their emotional peace shatters, their sleep disturbs, their connections fracture. Everything they counted as certain now stands in question. The cosmic wheels of justice turn with perfect precision, grinding exceedingly fine. Look at them now compared to then. The difference stuns even casual observers. Where once stood someone seemingly strong, now hunches a shadow self weighed down by universal consequences. The burden they carry grows heavier with each rising sun. The load crushes their spirit more with each passing moon. Their attempts to maintain appearances fail spectacularly as reality crashes through their facade. Financial hardships circle them like hungry wolves. Opportunities that once flowed freely now dam up completely. Doors that once opened automatically now lock tight against their approach. People who once welcomed their presence now sense the disturbed energy field surrounding them and step back instinctively. Their decline isn't subtle, it screams of cosmic intervention. Their health manifests the internal discord. Their body becomes the billboard displaying their spiritual bankruptcy. The universe ensures that external realities reflect internal conditions with perfect accuracy. The body never lies. Their physical vessel now broadcasts the truth of their spiritual condition. At the core of their betrayal stands the ancient energy of envy. Your light, your magnificent, divinely ordained light, burned their eyes. Your radiance triggered their darkness. Your expansion highlighted their contraction. Your abundance illuminated their scarcity. Your authenticity exposed their falsehood. Your divine connection emphasized their spiritual disconnection. They couldn't stand in your presence without feeling the discomfort of comparison. Each blessing that flowed to you became, in their twisted perception, something stolen from them, rather than evidence of your divine alignment. Each person drawn to your light became, in their distorted vision, someone taken from their orbit rather than naturally responding to authentic energy. Their jealousy consumed them from within like spiritual acid, corroding their connection to source energy. While you walked in alignment, receiving cosmic downloads and divine inspiration, they smoldered in resentment, plotting ways to diminish what they couldn't achieve themselves. They mistakenly believed they could elevate by lowering you. Cosmic law doesn't operate on such broken mathematics. Even now they monitor your movements from afar. Their eyes fixate on your social media. Their attention locks onto stories about your progress. They scrutinize evidence of your continuing expansion with burning eyes and clenched jaws. Each new height you reach drives the blade of their failure deeper into their awareness. Each new blessing you receive twists that blade with excruciating precision. The attention you naturally attract, the divine spotlight that follows you as a chosen vessel, became their obsession. They craved what comes to you naturally. They coveted your divine inheritance. They hungered for your spiritual birthright. The universe never responds favorably to such energy. Never. Look, you already know the game is rigged. And if you're paying attention, you know the walls are closing in. So let's talk about what we're doing about it. When you live by the day at the market's command, where profit and property rule the land, to be heard, to be held, to be dealt a fair hand, these are the things that a people demand. And we hear you. The Obsidian Inner Order has paywalls, yes. Those who stand with us, who fuel this mission, they give us ammunition to fight the Archons, to push back against the machine, to go deeper, to uncover more. And as our thank you, paid members get access to a 1-hour live, personalized weekly group tarot reading, guidance, insight, and clarity for the road ahead. But kicking a man for being down on the floor, that's something we cannot ignore. That's why, starting today, you can steal the Astral Atom exclusive daily newsletter for free. No paywall, no catch. Just join the Patreon free tier, link in the description. This is the start of our conversation with you, and it's bi-directional. You can reply to any email we send you. We'll read it, we'll hear you, and we'll do our best to get an answer to you from the universe itself. If you can support, we need you. If you can't, take what's free. The Obsidian Inner Order is open. Now, let's get back to work. Now witness their pathetic attempts to re-enter your sacred space. Having experienced the harsh consequences of cosmic law, they attempt to reverse their declining trajectory by reconnecting to your energy field. Their sudden reappearance is not coincidental. Their timing is not random. Their renewed interest is not genuine. They approach with carefully crafted words. They come bearing empty promises wrapped in attractive packaging. They arrive with strategically timed apologies designed to bypass your spiritual discernment. They extend offerings meant to distract from their true intentions. These gestures amount to spiritual counterfeit currency, worthless paper printed in the basement of desperation. Their true purpose stands nakedly obvious to those with spiritual sight. They seek to siphon your hard-earned energy. They aim to connect their depleted circuits to your divine power source. They plan to drain what they cannot generate themselves. Having lost connection to authentic supply, they hope to parasitically attach to yours. Messages appear unexpectedly. Conversations attempt to re-establish broken connections. Reminiscences try to reactivate emotional bonds. Apologies seek to dissolve boundaries you've established. All these approaches share one common foundation: desperation. The universe has cut off their supply, and they frantically search for alternate sources. You represent their most promising prospect. Their external circumstances, the visible evidence of their spiritual condition, continue to deteriorate while yours flourish. This contrast drives their increasingly frantic attempts to re-establish connection. Each unanswered message increases their urgency. Each maintained boundary intensifies their desperation. Each day you thrive without them confirms their worst fear. The universe supports you, not them. Recognize the spiritual force field that now surrounds you. This protection didn't manifest by accident. This shield wasn't constructed by human hands. This barrier wasn't established through random chance. The highest authorities in celestial realms have placed you under special protection. Your name appears on cosmic documents marking you for extraordinary preservation. Signs and symbols appear in your experience with increasing frequency. The numbers 222, 333, 777 flash before your awareness too consistently for coincidence. These represent cosmic confirmation codes, divine reassurance that your path continues, exactly as ordained despite interference attempts. Each synchronicity serves as a spiritual thumbs up from forces overseeing your journey. Your intuition has undergone significant upgrades. That internal knowing, that gut sense that alerts you to deception, now operates with pinpoint accuracy. What once might have confused you now registers instantly as truth or falsehood. Your spiritual discernment functions like divine radar, detecting approaching threats long before they materialize in your physical experience. Attempts to penetrate your energy field fail spectacularly. Efforts to manipulate your perception fall flat. Strategies designed to influence your decisions dissolve before implementation. The universe has assigned special forces to your protection. These guardians operate with perfect efficiency, neutralizing threats often before you become aware of them. Even when attacks seem successful momentarily, watch how quickly the situation resolves in your favor. Observe how rapidly supportive forces mobilize around you. Notice how consistently beneficial outcomes emerge from seemingly negative circumstances. This represents divine mathematics at work, equations balancing with perfect precision despite apparent chaos. While they struggle in declining circumstances, your reality expands gloriously. The contrast between your trajectories couldn't appear more stark. The fork in the road where your paths diverged has led to dramatically different destinations. This represents cosmic justice manifesting in real time, visible evidence of spiritual law operating with perfect precision. Opportunities flow to you with increasing frequency and magnitude. Connections form with remarkable ease and significance. Resources appear precisely when needed. Guidance arrives exactly when required. Obstacles dissolve before causing significant delay. Challenges transform into stepping stones rather than barriers. This flow doesn't happen by accident. It represents divine orchestration in response to your alignment. The vacuum created by removing their toxic presence has filled rapidly with purified energy. The space once occupied by their heaviness now brims with possibilities. The attention once focused on their drama now redirects to your purpose. The energy once wasted on their deception now invests in your expansion. The universe abhors a vacuum, Empty spaces fill quickly with energies matching your authentic frequency. Your creative expression reaches new heights. Your spiritual perception attains new clarity. Your physical vitality achieves new strength. Your emotional stability establishes new foundations. Your mental acuity accesses new insights. Your intuitive abilities activate new capacities. Your manifestation power demonstrates new potency. Everything about your experience undergoes profound upgrade following their removal from your field. Those around you notice the difference. Comments about your glow increase. Observations about your energy become common. Remarks about your presence grow frequent. The visible evidence of your internal shift cannot be hidden. The outer world reflects your inner condition with perfect fidelity. Your container has been purified, and now it fills with higher quality contents. Understand your position of absolute power in this dynamic. While they operate from desperation, you function from choice. While they react from scarcity, you respond from abundance. While they move from fear, you act from certainty. This fundamental difference determines everything about the outcome of this situation. You hold complete authority over your boundaries. You maintain total control over your energy distribution. You possess exclusive rights to your attention allocation. You retain sovereign power over your time investment. No cosmic law requires you to respond to their overtures. No spiritual principle demands you acknowledge their existence. No divine directive commands you to rescue them from consequences they've earned through their own actions. Their attempts to manipulate your compassion will intensify as their circumstances deteriorate further. Their efforts to activate your guilt will increase as their options decrease. Their strategies to trigger your sympathy will become more sophisticated as their desperation grows. Recognize these approaches for what they truly represent: spiritual manipulation tactics designed to breach your protective boundaries. Your focus determines your future trajectory. Energy directed toward their situation diverts power from your purpose. Attention given to their drama reduces resources available for your mission. Time spent considering their condition steals from your divine assignment. The universe entrusted you with specific quantum energy units to invest wisely, not to waste on depleted connections. The choice stands before you with perfect clarity. Continue your magnificent ascension or pause your progress to address their decline. The cosmic recommendation couldn't appear more obvious. The spiritual guidance couldn't manifest more clearly. The divine directive couldn't present more directly. Your power lies in choosing your divinely ordained path, despite any emotional manipulation attempting to divert you. Everyone watches this spiritual drama unfold. The audience extends beyond the physical realm into dimensions you cannot currently perceive. Witnesses observe from vantage points both seen and unseen. This represents a cosmic teaching moment with significance extending far beyond your personal experience. Your handling of this situation creates ripple effects influencing countless others. Those who once doubted your discernment now recognize your wisdom. Those who questioned your decision now acknowledge your foresight. Those who criticized your boundaries now respect your strength. Those who challenged your perception now accept your accuracy. Your vindication unfolds publicly, visible to all with eyes to see and ears to hear. The contrast between your rising fortunes and their declining circumstances serves as visible proof of invisible laws at work. This evidence convinces observers more powerfully than any verbal argument could achieve. Actions and consequences speak a universal language understood across all cultural, linguistic, and conceptual barriers. The truth demonstrates itself through tangible results that cannot be reasonably denied. Support for your continued growth emerges from unexpected sources. Assistance appears from surprising directions. Encouragement manifests through unanticipated channels. Confirmation arrives via unforeseen messengers. The universal conspiracy operating in your favor becomes increasingly obvious to objective observers. The cosmic machinery working on your behalf reveals itself through perfectly timed interventions, too precisely orchestrated for coincidence. This public vindication serves multiple purposes simultaneously. It establishes your credibility for future discernment situations. It creates documented precedent for trusting your intuition. It builds community confidence in your perception abilities. It demonstrates the reliability of your inner guidance system. All these outcomes contribute to your long-term effectiveness as a vessel for divine purpose. Within this challenging experience lies embedded wisdom of extraordinary value. This situation wasn't orchestrated merely for punishment or vindication. It serves as a sophisticated delivery system for evolutionary lessons you required for your next expansion phase. The difficulty level precisely matched your developmental needs with perfect calibration. Your discernment abilities have undergone profound enhancement through this trial. Your capacity to detect deception has sharpened beyond previous limitations. Your ability to sense energetic incongruence has developed unprecedented sensitivity. Your skill in recognizing manipulation has achieved remarkable accuracy. These upgrades represent permanent gains that will serve your mission throughout your remaining journey. The boundaries you've established through necessity will benefit you eternally. The energetic standards you've implemented out of self-preservation will protect your purpose perpetually. The discernment protocols you've activated for survival will safeguard your mission permanently. What began as defensive measures have evolved into offensive advantages, propelling your advancement with increased velocity. Your understanding of authentic connection has clarified through contrast with counterfeit relationship. Your recognition of genuine support has crystallized through comparison with manipulative assistance. Your discernment of true loyalty has sharpened through experience with strategic alliance. The negative example provided invaluable reference points, establishing baseline measurements for all future connections. The universal message encoded within this experience transcends the specific circumstances. Your alignment determines your altitude. While operating in harmony with your divine design, you ascend naturally. When functioning contrary to cosmic principles, decline becomes inevitable. This fundamental truth operates with mathematical precision regardless of temporary appearances, emotional intensity, or intellectual rationalization. This experience, though intensely personal in its impact, connects to patterns extending far beyond your individual journey. Your situation represents a localized manifestation of a universal principle currently activating across multiple dimensions. The lessons emerging through your circumstances echo throughout collective consciousness, contributing to evolutionary advancement extending beyond human comprehension. The divine light you carry serves purposes exceeding your current awareness. The specific frequency you embody fulfills functions transcending your present understanding. The unique energy signature you maintain completes patterns surpassing your existing knowledge. Your seemingly isolated experience forms an essential component within an infinitely complex cosmic design. Those attempting to dim your radiance through deception never comprehended the magnitude of forces protecting your purpose. Their limited perception failed to recognize the cosmic significance of your position. Their restricted awareness couldn't grasp the universal importance of your mission. Their attack against you represented an unconscious assault against divine order itself, a hopeless endeavor destined for spectacular failure. The seemingly excessive consequences they now experience serve multiple purposes simultaneously. These outcomes provide necessary correction for their misaligned actions. These results deliver appropriate education regarding cosmic law. These consequences establish visible evidence of spiritual principles operating with perfect precision. These effects create protection for others who might otherwise fall victim to similar deception. Your response now determines your next expansion phase. Holding boundaries without harboring resentment accelerates your evolutionary trajectory. Maintaining separation without sustaining hatred purifies your energetic container. Allowing consequences without attempting interference honors divine justice while preserving your vibrational integrity. Continuing your forward movement without backward glances confirms your readiness for elevated assignments. The road before you glows with unprecedented brightness. Possibilities extend beyond previous limitations. Potentials exceed former boundaries. Opportunities surpass earlier constraints. The removal of this dense energy from your field has created space for exponential expansion that would have remained impossible while maintaining that connection. New alliances form with remarkable synchronicity. These connections vibrate at frequencies matching your elevated state. These relationships resonate with authentic harmony rather than manipulative discord. These associations operate with transparent integrity rather than hidden agendas. These bonds strengthen your purpose rather than depleting your resources. The quality of these connections provides visible evidence of your vibrational advancement. Your creative expression reaches unprecedented heights. Insights flow with remarkable clarity. Downloads arrive with increasing frequency. Guidance manifests with extraordinary precision. The channel between your conscious awareness and higher wisdom has cleared significantly, allowing unobstructed transmission of divine intelligence into your physical experience. This enhanced connectivity directly results from purifying your energetic environment through boundary establishment. Watch closely as opportunities for purpose fulfillment multiply dramatically. Doors previously closed now open without effort. Paths formerly blocked now clear spontaneously. Resources once restricted now flow abundantly. The universal conspiracy, operating in your favor, works overtime, compensating for previous limitations with extravagant provision. This represents cosmic recalibration, divine adjustments, ensuring your journey continues with appropriate support. Your capacity for manifestation demonstrates remarkable enhancement. Thoughts materialize with increasing speed. Intentions actualize with growing precision. Desires manifest with improving accuracy. The gap between conception and creation narrows significantly. This acceleration directly correlates with your energetic purification. Clear channels conduct power more efficiently than contaminated conduits, a principle operating consistently across all dimensional expressions. The universe speaks directly to you through these words. You have chosen correctly. Your decisions align with divine design. Your boundaries honor cosmic order. Your discernment reflects spiritual truth. Your actions demonstrate universal wisdom. Despite emotional difficulty, despite intellectual uncertainty, despite social pressure, despite internal doubt, you have navigated this challenging situation with remarkable alignment to higher principles. The consequences now manifesting for all involved parties represent perfect cosmic justice, not human vengeance. The outcomes currently unfolding demonstrate divine mathematics, not mortal calculation. The results presently appearing illustrate spiritual law, not earthly regulation. These effects emerge naturally from causes set in motion through conscious choices made by all participants. Free will operates within the framework of universal principles that execute with flawless precision. Your continued flourishing in the face of attempted sabotage delivers a powerful message extending far beyond your personal situation. What is divinely ordained cannot be humanly obstructed. Your purpose receives protection from the highest authorities. Your mission maintains coverage from ultimate powers. Your assignment carries insurance from supreme forces. No weapon formed against your divine design can ultimately prosper, regardless of temporary appearances. As you move forward from this significant chapter, carry this certainty within your core awareness. The universe vindicates what it validates. Your internal knowing receives external confirmation through tangible results manifest in physical reality. Your inner guidance finds outer verification through visible evidence appearing in material experience. This alignment between intuitive certainty and factual outcome strengthens your trust in divine direction for all future decisions. The final chapter of this cosmic drama remains unwritten, awaiting your conscious choice regarding its conclusion. Will you maintain boundaries with compassionate detachment? Will you allow natural consequences without interference? Will you continue your forward movement without backward entanglement? These decisions determine not only the completion of this particular experience, but also the commencement of your next evolutionary expansion. Choose accordingly, Divine One. The universe watches with extraordinary interest.